Hey dolls, and welcome back to yet another video in this 12 Days of Christmas series. If you have been keeping up, let me know how you've been liking the series. And if you're catching this after Christmas, it is all good, okay? Because honestly, these makeup looks can work year round. But we're going to go ahead and just say that this is a Christmas makeup look. So as promised, I am going to be using this palette from Covert Beauties. If you missed my gift guide, then I did feature this from my good friend, Sabea Reyes. So I'm going to be using her Sisters in Arms palette, which is a palette that comes with 15 like bronze, browns, neutral type of colors, golds. Like this is right up my alley. So I'm going to use this to create the look, and plus some other palettes I have. And I'm also going to use her lashes right here to finish off the look. So I'm excited, and these are going to be clips that are filled with voiceover, so I'm not going to be talking my way through it, but I'm going to try my best to show you guys each product that I use. If I miss any product, like showing it during the clip, everything will be listed in the description box, so you can go ahead and check and see like what I used, and you can go ahead and buy them and all that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to stop rambling, and then at the end I'm going to come back and just finish off the video. So let's go on in. So this is the primer that I like to use. It's from LA Colors, and it's a studio finish, which really helps kind of dull down the shine on your face if you have oily skin like me. It's great. It doesn't necessarily say mattifying, but I would say it does have a mattifying element to it. This is the eyebrow pencil I like to use from Nick AK. And by the way, I got all of this makeup from the beauty supply store, or like Walmart, Target, CVS, drugstore makeup. So I like this pencil because it has the brush on one end and the pencil on the other. My eyebrows are a little too sparse for eyebrow gel in my opinion, so I prefer a pencil. But use whatever you prefer, whether that's a gel, eyebrow powder, a pencil, whatever. Like whatever you use to get your brows right is perfectly fine for this look. So then you're just going to see me line it with concealer and continue going through on my face. Can you guess what Christmas songs I'm singing as I do my makeup? Let me know down in the comments also. Are you the type that does your face or any household chores in silence, or do you do it with music? Because me, it don't matter what I'm doing. If I'm doing my makeup, my hair, cleaning, cooking, music is going to be involved. So let me know in the comments. Gotta blend out that concealer. Blend, honey, okay? Make sure that it is blended out so it doesn't look weird. The way I do my eyebrows is considered the old school way, but it works for me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Makeup is all about what you make it. Like, yes, there are some best practices that you should employ when you're doing your makeup, but do what works for you. Like, I'm not gonna switch it up just because it's quote unquote the old way to do it. Like, my brows stay on point, so I'm not changing it up, So I'm going in with this foundation brush and my foundation. And y'all, I started using the foundation brush this year. And I'm like, where have I been at? Like, I was using the sponge all this time, and the brush is so much better. You don't need as much product, to cover your face. I feel like the coverage that it puts on your face is better than the sponge. I feel like the sponge soaks up the product, but I'm never going back to using a sponge. I love a foundation brush. Like, life-changing, y'all, life-changing. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer to use a sponge for foundation, or do you like to use, like the foundation brush? Like, which one works better for you? But as for me in my house, it's definitely the foundation brush. Game changer, all right? So I'm just going in, adding some more. For a look like this, where I really want my face to be like beat for the gods, then I layer up the foundation. I'll put like 2, maybe 3 layers. And also, I sweat easily, and it always starts on my nose, so I try to make sure I'm covering as much as possible, so that way it doesn't ruin my makeup look through the night. And this makeup lasted well throughout the day, so definitely works. put concealer on my eyelid and foundation, if you notice, so that it can even out my tone. And the concealer works as a base for the eyeshadow, which you'll see later on. So that's why I like to blend it upwards and out as much as possible. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're loving this video so far, and if you're also loving the 12 Days of Christmas series. We cover all things business, faith, and life, and I don't want you to miss out, sis. So go ahead and hit subscribe. It is free to show love. So here I'm contouring my face with this tinted moisturizer I bought from Maybelline Fit Me. They released that this year from what I've seen. I've never seen it before this year. But I had bought a shade too dark when I first saw it at the store. And so now I just use that shade as concealer whenever I'm doing like a for real makeup look. And it works perfectly for me. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I also contour my chin because y'all, a double chin be trying to poke out here, and it's not the move. So if you have like a little double chin action going on or whatever, you can contour that chin so that it's not as obvious, and then you can highlight the front of the chin or whatever to make that more pronounced, if that makes sense. Like basically what I just did. And here I'm putting setting powder on my concealer. You don't have to set, but again, this is one of those things where it's like a best practice. Like it's gonna help your concealer keep from creasing under your eyes and stuff like that. Because even if you don't have bags or anything along those lines, your eyes do just have natural creases. So setting powder goes a long way. I'm also putting more concealer on my eyelids so that it can really make the eyeshadow pronounced. So first I'm gonna go in with this nude palette from LA Colors, I believe. It's perfect for beginners. It was like $4 at the beauty supply store, and the colors tell you what they're for. So it'll say this is for the crease, this is for the base, this is for the highlight or whatever, which is very helpful if you have no clue what you're doing. So check that out, and I'm sure you can find one similar to it even at Walmart or whatever. And so I'm creating the base of my eye with this darker brown color that's almost black, because I want the colors I go over to be a little dimmed, in the sense of like they appear to be a little darker than they are. So that's why I'm starting with this darker base. But if you don't want like a smoky eye effect or anything, you can honestly just go through with the concealer and then on the eyelid, and then just put the colors of the eyeshadows that you want. It's really up to you. So now I'm about to use the Covert Beauty's palette, the Sisters in Arms palette, and they have some really pretty like reddish orangey colors in there that have glitter in them. So I went over with the dark color first. Now I'm going over with this orangey color, which is like a regular eyeshadow with a little bit of shine to it. You know, it's not a mattifying eyeshadow. But then I go over it again with the glittery look, and you'll see that in a second. And it's just a really great holiday look. It's fun, it's festive, and the colors of Covert Beauties are very potent. You don't have to use a lot of product to get the result that you're looking for. So that's what I love. Like, you'll see me continuing to do this even on the other eye, and then I'll whip back out the other palette and I'll use the colors for creasing, which is like this burgundy reddish, dark reddish color. And I use that for creasing, so that way your eyeshadows don't have a harsh start and finish. They kind of blends out naturally. Let me know in the comments if you're more of an eyeshadow girl or a lipstick girl. Do you prefer bold eyes and a more, you know, subtle lip, or do you prefer bold lips and a more subtle eye? Let me know in the comments. Me personally, I think on a day-to-day I'm more of a lip girl. I would faster put on a bold lipstick and leave my eyes natural with like a natural goldish brown or something. But every now and then you gotta spice it up. Ain't nothing wrong with switching it up, you know, and stepping out of your comfort zone from time to time. You definitely want to make sure you're blending the eyeshadow too, because like I mentioned earlier, you don't want that harsh start and finish. You want it to kind of blend out naturally. So now I'm reinforcing the shadowy look by going back on the outer corners of my eye with the darker brown eyeshadow that I use as the base, because I want that shadowy look to be very apparent. So I'm going over that. As you can see, you want to go over it in kind of an angle. You could put tape or something like that on this part. I know people that do that to keep the makeup from going everywhere, but honestly for me right now it works perfectly to just do it like this, so I just stick to the script. Now I'm going to take that lighter color I just showed y'all and go in the inner corner of my eye and create that glow effect. I think it just finishes off the look nicely, especially for an evening event or, you know, just this holiday look in general. But it's totally up to you. Some people like it, some people don't. I like that touch. So typically I add it in even in my more natural looks because it's just cute to me. And now, because I've used a lot of different colors and you know you get some fallout, I'm just going back over lightly with that setting powder for the concealer to brush off any extra colors or glitter or anything like that that might have fallen off of my eyelid. And now I'm going to go in with the face powder, which I use Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the color 40. I think it's dark something, I'm not sure, but either way it's my shade. It works perfectly for me, and I love the loose powder year round because, like I said, I sweat easily and it goes over lightly enough on my face that it doesn't make me hot, but I can build it up heavy enough to where I can have that, you know, extreme face beat and it still looks cute. So that I got from Walmart, and then that's just my basic foundation brush. I mean powder brush, not foundation brush, y'all, sorry. Now I'm just wiping off the product off of my lip because that's not cute when you're trying to put on your lipstick or your lip gloss. And now I'm doing the blush, which this is a blush from Black Radiance. I believe the shade is Toasted Almond, but everything will be linked down below. I like to take my blush up just a little bit to reinforce that contour. But you know, I don't put on a lot of blush either. It's really just to add some color back to my face. Now the lipstick is Milani and the shade is Teddy Bear. So it's like a nude for darker skinned women. It's really, really pretty. And I'm lining my lips with a lip pencil from Ruby Kisses, I believe. If it's not Ruby Kisses, it's Nick AK. But again, everything will be in the description box down below. But lining your lips helps to keep your lip product in place, so it's not smearing all over your face or just, you know, starting to get a little not orderly. So it helps with that, and it also can help with the color as well to just make it more pronounced or whatever the case may be. As I was putting on my chapstick to put on underneath my lipstick, I realized that I might have used a little bit too much lip pencil, so I just wiped some off. You know, it's no shame in that, no harm. Just wipe a little off if you need to, because I didn't want the lipstick to look too colored. I wanted it to be more on the nude side. And so now I'm just wiping off excess from around my lips because I want it to be as crisp and sharp and precise as possible. Now I'm just prepping my natural lashes to, you know, be under the false lashes. When it comes to false lashes, I feel like when I use magnetic eyeliner, whether the lashes are magnetic or not, and then I put duo glue on the lashes and I glue it on, I feel like it lasts a whole lot longer throughout the day. Especially compared to the glue that they give you in the eyelash box. Now, with Covert Beauties, I had used my eyelash adhesive out, so that's why you don't see me using it here. But had I still had it, I would have used that on the lash, and I still would have used a magnetic liner on my eyelid, because I feel like it just really makes a difference. I don't know why, but it really makes a difference. And so, not to mention that line in my eyes just makes them pop and look more wide, more open. I didn't even realize that until recently. I was like, why did I stop using liner again? Because I can see the difference as I look in the mirror. The moment of truth, putting on these lashes. Y'all, these lashes are so pretty from Covert Beauties. They're fluffy. They really stay on your eyelid, and especially, like I said, with the reinforcements of the magnetic liner and the eyelash glue, like, it stayed on all day. It even rained a little bit the day that I wore this, and it was no problems whatsoever. And these are their dramatic lashes. They have one or two more other designs and styles of lashes, if I'm not mistaken. But if you want, like, again, that va-va-voom, a night out, a fancy date night, I would wear these lashes. Look at the difference an eyelash makes, okay? Like, one eye looks ready for the day, the other eye is like, listen, we still got some ways to go. So I'm just putting the dual eyelash glue on. Then when it gets tacky, which usually takes 30 to 45 seconds, then I will put it on my eye, as you saw me do already with the other one. And this duo eyelash glue is their clear color. I prefer the clear over the black, and the clear does dry clear, so you're not going to see that white line all the time. As you can see on the other eye, it already dried and it looks fine. This is the finished look. As you can see, the eyes are like that shadowy reddish orange color. Lips are more on the nude side. And lashes are fluffy. Yes, come on, Wink. You know you look good, sis. Yes. So that's, yeah, the finished look. So here you have it, dolls. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you like it. I absolutely love it. Nobody can tell me nothing, period. Okay, like, you can't tell me I'm not cute right now. I look too cute. Okay, so give this video a thumbs up if you like this makeup look. Let me know if you're gonna be trying this makeup look or adding your own spin to it for Christmas or even New Year's or any other time of year. I would say this is more a holiday glam look because I do have the glittery eyes versus vintage. But if you do want to make it more vintage, you could just do a complete smoky eye, or maybe a more nude smoky eye with like a red lip or something like that, a more dramatic wing or something. Like, you can definitely add a more vintage flair to it. But as I was going in, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put this glitter, okay? Because as y'all seen in the tree decorating video and stuff, and the home decor video for Christmas, I love glitter, okay? I give me all the sparkle, give me all the glitter, give it all to me. So don't forget to check out covertbeauties.com to check out their shop and all that they have to offer. Grab the care package or even just a couple of palettes and the lashes. This is the dramatic lash, but they do have at least one or two others that I can think of. So make sure you check them out, covertbeauties.com, and also check out my gift guide video if you want to know more about the company and more about what they offer and all of that good stuff. I will link their website down below for you though. And let me know, again, what holiday looks are you going for? Do you like a more natural look? Do you like more glam and va-va-voom? Let me know in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.